Hello, YouTube. This is Rari Knows coming inside from the Spiritual Trap House. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm here to do a pick a card reading 1 through 5. Card 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. This is a pregnancy reading, so let's see. Will there be a baby soon? One day, someday? How long? You can choose more than one card. I do ask that you guys please do timestamp this video because it is going to be kind of long. Do you see how thick these stacks are? Okay. And I know you want to know what you want to know. I know you want to know the truth. So it's going to take a little minute. So if you could timestamp this video, I greatly appreciate it. The comment section is open for pick a card readings. So yeah. So we're going to start off with card number 1. So I'm going to move number 2 over here. 3 up here, 4. 4 doesn't even want me to pick them up. 4. And we'll throw 5 over here. Pick a card 1 through 5. Please timestamp this. We're going to go ahead and start on card number 1 first. So take what resonates for you and you only. We're starting card number 1 at 1:46 minutes. So we have the sun. You chose the sun, card number 1. You chose the sun. So the sun is about healing. The sun is about putting yourself out there. The sun could mean maybe you already have a child. Maybe it's a boy or girl. It could be boy or girl with the sun. I feel like maybe, if you're, I don't know, depending on what time you're watching this, some of you guys may have like a glow about yourself, maybe something different about you. I feel like coming more to yourself is self-discovery, card number 1. You look like a very, very loyal person as well. So I'm going to keep your card right here, the sun. I did pull some spiritual messages, messages from spirit. So the messages from spirit we'll go ahead and put off to the side as well. But let's go ahead and get out your card spread to see if you are pregnant or at least ready for a baby. Let's see what's going on. All right, card number 1, the sun. The first card is, are you ready for a child? So the first card with the 9 of coins, I feel like right now in your life, you're going through a lot of things, a lot of series of changes. Some people could have maybe lost a job trying to find employment. Some people are trying to at least be in a committed relationship with someone. You look like you're very independent though, and you're kind of like a person of, I don't know, you do everything by yourself. Some of you guys could have been the only child, maybe not with this card, but I feel like you're not really ready for a child, card number 1. So I hope that you don't find offense to this. Maybe you can find out more information on why maybe you're not ready for a child, but let's just listen to the read. So do you have enough confidence to be a parent? So I see the Queen of Cups in reverse. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy also can be Gemini or Cancer. And with the Queen of Cups being in reverse, the Queen of Cups typically is, pregnant, kind of per se in tarot. Her or either the Empress are definitely like preggers. Here you might have some complications with trying to get pregnant. May not really trust anybody. Honestly, you know what I mean? May not really trust anybody. Will you be a happy parent? I feel like to a certain extent, card number 1, you make me question if you will be happy. I mean, you have the 6 of coins, so I see that you would, you would feed your child. You would do what is needed, but I don't know. I feel like you're a person where you like your independence a lot. And, really having a child, if you already have a child, you already know how it is with, children needing our attention. Things are kind of slowed down. And if you're a person that's always getting up, doing what they want to do, it would definitely be a reality check for you. Yes, yes. But I do see where, it looks like you would probably be able to take care of the child. That's what it almost looks like to me with the Six of Coins. You can maybe have support and maybe a little help here. Now, will you have support? Will the other parent be supportive? So the person that you lay down with, will they be supportive of you and this new child? If we're hypothetically speaking, we will have the World card reversed. So this is somebody that I feel like doesn't get it. You know what I'm saying? This is somebody to me that will. It kind of seems like they will be growing up. Like if you had a child with this person, the child and this person would be growing up together. You would probably have to both teach both of them, because it's still lessons that haven't been learned. But it doesn't matter how old this person is. They haven't learned certain lessons. They haven't grasped everything. Maybe their life situation is a little out of control. Some people could be at a distance from each other. Some motherfuckers might run away. So will you feel bored or a lack of freedom because of the child? I do feel like with the Strength card being reversed, I almost feel like you will feel burdened a bit. Why do I feel like that? The Strength card reverse is a sense of weakness, is a lack of courage. It's a lack of courage, but I feel like that's just because I feel like of burden of what it takes to to be a mom, to be a parent. Doesn't matter if you're male or female, to be a parent. It takes a lot. You're gonna have that. Fuck pride at that point. Fuck your pride. Pride goes out of the window when you have children. So I feel like there may be, maybe that's why they're saying that you're not ready. I feel like with the Nine of Cups. Nine of coins. So the sixth card position is, what past behavior do you need to change to prepare to become a parent? So to prepare yourself to become a parent, you're in this Page of Cups energy where you might be a little self-centered. Page of Cups always need help, always needs assistance to a certain degree. This would probably be the type of person that would have the reason why this person probably would have a baby card, number one, is because they feel like they need someone to love them. Well, it looks like you need a pet. That's what I feel like. Okay. Will you be able to give them a good education? You have the Knight of Wands. So you're still in the midst of trying to get yourself together with this Knight of Wands energy. The Knight of Wands energy is about you being a busy person and you know what I'm saying, trying to keep up with real life and also the land of facade, to a certain degree. Like, let's just keep it a buck. Some of y'all still may be kind of young. Some of you guys may still want to party, still want to go out with friends, still kind of want your freedom. Is there potential for your child to have health related problems? Eight of Coins. So the Eight of Coins, the most thing that this child would have is just, having to live in a lot of people's baggage, a lot of people's unfinished business. Is that the kind of life that you want your future child to live? So we have to clean up. You have to clean up. Okay, you have to clean up. But no, other than that, I don't see your child wouldn't be a sick child. They'll have all 5 fingers, all 10 toes. Will your parents be involved? And will they be even supportive of you in this child? We know that the other parent might be a bit flighty. But as far as your parents are concerned and family, we have the Four of Swords. So the Four of Swords is about them needing time if they found out about this, they would need time to, you know, come to terms to things with the Four of swords. So some of them, they might not even talk to you for a little bit, or might seem like they are, you know, mad at you or disappointed by the decision that you made to maybe bring life into this world. It's not about them at the end of the day, but I feel like, you know, they'll come to terms to things if it happened like this. Now, the outcome of this is the Nine of Cups. So we actually do have the Nine of Cups out here. Nine of Cups is about your emotions. Nine of Cups is about also, it's about overindulgence. It's about getting what you want, but it's a sense of overindulging. It's about you receiving a unfortunate message, you know, and maybe by, you know, spirit letting you know that you're not ready right now. Hopefully none of you guys feel like you're in competition with anybody to try to rush to have a child. Put your personal needs first. When you're able to put your personal needs first, then, you know, I feel like spirit probably will bless you with a child. So just because it's a no right now doesn't mean that it's a no forever card, number one. It looks like you do need to focus on yourself and maybe put forth healing towards you with the Sun card that you chose. So let's go ahead and pull these extra cards that I pulled out for you guys. What does spirit want to let you know is the dreamer. So, you know, maybe you often fantasize a lot about maybe being a parent, fantasizing on what type of parent you will be. I feel like you have a lot of dreams and goals and aspirations and things that you want to manifest and do. And I feel like maybe you should try to do some of those other things before you try to accommodate maybe a child into this. Next, I see awakening. So try to see things from a different perspective. You know, like I said, it's not a no forever. It's just a no for right now. So try to see things from a different perspective. Right now, spirit is wanting you to sacrifice for yourself, you know. And it's also important to be yourself. So even if a baby is not what you're really wanting right now, and let's say another partner is trying to, you know, baby, maybe you really just need to express to them that maybe right now is not the right time. Let's see what else. I do see a very soon, and I also see a romantic feeling. So see, it's not even a firm no. You know what I mean? Because it can't happen very soon for some people, and you will have to make this decision on what you're gonna want to do. I do see romantic feelings, so your feelings are real, you know, and they are worth exploring, but in moderation, I feel. Next, I also see nurturing and options. So this is about maybe I feel like your eating habits. Maybe you guys can cook. Maybe you guys need to pay attention to your diet. I also see options. So you have the option of either, you know, to do whatever the hell you want to do. Consider the, you know, and especially also in the regards to career. So there are also possibilities that are open for you, other avenues you can jump into before you just say, ooh, let me just make a baby real quick. I pulled a Talking to Heaven card, so let's see what message heaven has for you. They're letting you know there's not a such thing as death, all right? So I feel like this is, you know, just about you changing old ways about yourself, you know. Stop living your life and being afraid and acting as if you're running out of time. So card number one, let me know if that makes sense to you guys. Give me a thumbs up if you like this card. Hopefully I gave you the proper information that was needed. So I feel like card number one is just a not right now. So let's move on to card number two. Card number two, if you pick card number two, you picked Earth. Okay, so we're starting Earth at 1421. Okay, so Earth. So you can maybe be an Earth sign, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy. Doesn't have to be. Can be also Scorpio that chose this. Also maybe Cancer could have chose this as well. You see this person is pregnant. That's probably why you chose this card. So let's put the spiritual messages over here that we have for you. Card number two. Thank you for choosing. So let's see what's in your spread. Let's see if you're ready for a child. Wow, card number 2. Wow. But let's see what's going on. And let me try to scoop this back just a tad, just so I know you guys can see. Okay, so I'm seeing a whole lot with this card, like with card number 2, okay? So card number 2, are you ready for a child? You have the message card. So the message card with are you ready to be a child? I feel like yes. For some reason, I feel like, yes, you are ready for a child. This is the message that you may have been ready to receive, I feel like, for some people. Some people, if you've been bumping and grinding lately, maybe you might find out that you are. You may be very soon. Do you have enough confidence to be a parent? You have the child card. So I feel like sometimes, I feel like maybe you do have enough confidence because I feel like you may be kind of youthful. So I feel like you may be playful. You may be still active. Definitely spoiled. And I feel like you would be the type to spoil babies. Will you be a happy parent? Now, I feel like you have this false person. So I feel like you are going to go through struggles just like any other parent, you know. We don't wear our problems all the time on our faces or on our sleeves. I feel like people are going to be wondering who your child's parent is, who the other parent is, whether you're male or female. Will your parents be supportive? I do see the occupation card. So some of them are going to act like they're really, really busy. Oh, I got this to do, or I got that to do. It almost feels like nowadays in 2020, even before 2020, like I just feel like grandmas nowadays, grandparents nowadays, it's like y'all be wanting to be in the crowd or in the mix too much. You know, my grandma was a grandma. I was definitely with grandma. Okay. I mean, my mom took care of me. I lived with my mom. I lived with my mom and my grandma some of my life. But my mom, you know, she was there. But my grandma had my grandma. Now there's all sorts of names for grandmas and parents and shit. And it's grandmas and shit. So this is actually this card is the parent, so the other parent. So the other parent in this, they're gonna be acting like they're busy, they got work to do, like they got this to do, but you don't see no fucking money. All right, that's what that is. Will you feel boxed in or feel a lack of freedom? I feel like no, because nowadays everything can come to you. Things can be mailed, sent, delivered. So I still feel like you're gonna be making you're still gonna be making your ways and rounds. And I feel like spirit will and is and do have good people around you that will help and support you when you do feel a bit closed in. You know what I mean? Now, what past behavior do you need to change before while you're planning to parent? What past behavior do you need to change to prepare to be a parent? Is this thief card. So this thief card is about you maybe getting over a little bit on people. Maybe people feeling like you're being manipulative and or maybe being secretive. Because when you have a child, let me just tell you, grandmas, mamas, daddies, uncles, they be all up in the mix, okay? They be all up in the mix. And at that point, it's not about you. It's about the child. You're not the child anymore when you're bringing life into this world. So will you be able to give them a good education? Will you be able to give them a good education? I feel like yes, if you're not stuck on this person, if you're still not stuck on whoever the child parent is, yes, because you're gonna have to focus. This children need your undivided attention. You can't just shove a toy or whatever in their face and be like, oh, you know. So is there potential for your child to have health problems? I feel like no. feel like your child is growing into a family that is maybe privileged, where, where there was earned, where privilege was earned, and that's what you're going to have to instill into your child. But as far as health related issues, I really don't feel like there are no health related issues. I feel like your child will be the type of child that would do, like, really do anything for anybody, really, and they may have a hard time with that. Will your parents be supportive? Now this is the part about the parents. So you do have the community. So I do see where they're helping you. They may have your child often, and if they do and they act like a real grandparent, then kudos to them. Okay, good for them. So you do have support of your community, friends, and family that will help you out. Now, your outcome card, the final card, I do see marriage. So some of you guys, maybe having a baby can maybe lead up to marriage. Maybe you're in a committed relationship with somebody. It's the number 3. So if 2 people make a couple, the number 3 would represent a child, which would be a gift for some of you guys. I feel like it may be a miracle baby, or you feel like it may be a miracle baby. Let me see what spirit has for you. So I see the 4 of fire. So the 4 of fire is definitely telling me about marriage again, talking about definitely serious relationship. Also completion of a project. Some people can, like I said, be married, have a baby with this card. I also see the 9 of air. So there's some worrying. So try not to think bad or harshly about your situation, whether it's you keep trying to get pregnant or whatever the case may be. Try to have high hopes and keep yourself in a hot energy. I do see playfulness. See, be playful to rapture romance. Allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. You can't be pissed off, stressful, and bitter and want to have a baby. Attraction, exactly. The law of attraction. So sometimes, you don't even know that you're using the law of attraction when you're being negative. A creative expression, tap into those hobbies and things that you like to do, the things that make you feel free and make you kind of forget about life for a little bit, to ground yourself out. And also do things to where, you can be able to show your children these talents and the way that you creatively express yourself. Books, also reading, knowledge, connect, learn more about your body and what you need to do in order to maybe get pregnant. Message from spirit is tears cleanse the soul. I accidentally pulled 2 cards with this, and although you may not understand this now, but everything happens for a reason. Don't be afraid to cry, heal yourself, get yourself together. But card number 2, it does look like you can have a baby. Yes. So please, card number 2, let me know what you guys thought about this. And let's move on to card number 3. Card number 3, you pick co-creation. So co-creation is about creating with spirit and also like maybe making a baby, literally making something. I'm going to put your messages off here that we got from spirit, and let's pull out your spread. You got the moon, 9 of coins, 2 of cups, the magician, the 10 of wands, the knight of cups, the king of cups, 5 of wands, ace of wands, 7 of spades, 7 of swords. So card number 3, pick 3. Are you ready for a child? It's hard for me to tell because you're so secretive with the moon card. You're really not trying to show me anything, but you want to know answers on if you want to have a child. Okay, let's just keep that in mind. I'm not here to pick your flaws like the rest of these people. So with the moon card, I feel like you do want to have a child. You do, but you're weary about it. Do you have enough confidence to be a parent? With the 9 of coins, I'm going to say no. I'm going to say no with the 9 of coins being reversed. You don't have enough confidence to become a parent. 9 of coins is typically about being self-sufficient, being able to take care of yourself, moving when you feel like you're divinely guided to move. With this card being reversed, I feel like there could be like People might have like high bills. You still trying to keep up with, maybe taking care of yourself. So you having to like literally totally focus on something, not only take care of yourself, but have to take care of another, potentially can bring some hardship to you. Will you be a happy parent? You have the Two of Cups reversed. Two of Cups reversed. With me seeing this, I have to say it, not saying that this is you, but it can be some of y'all. And with this Two of Cups reversed, I just feel like, some of y'all could have been in a relationship or a friendship with somebody, and some people may try to have babies and trap people for the wrong reasons. And you having maybe this person's baby or whoever you're thinking about's baby, is like, I don't feel like you would be happy. You would feel like you will literally be stuck. Now, the fourth position is, will the other parent be supportive? I see the Magician card. So the Magician card, they may work a lot. It looks like they have their own shit going on. But I feel like with the Magician card, it can go hand in hand. So it looks like they would try to be maybe in the child's life. They would try to do what they could with the Magician card. Now, will you feel boxed in or feel a lack of freedom? You have the Ten of Wands. So the Ten of Wands is about burden. So I feel like you will feel burdened by a lot of things. But I also feel like sometimes with the Ten of Clubs or Ten of Wands, I feel like some of that might be a little imagined than real. So I feel like some of the times you will probably, the watcher, whoever is seeking this, will just give away their free energy for no reason, working harder than what they need to work. You know what I mean? Because everybody, it looks like maybe the other parent may be trying not to be maybe deadbeatish. Let's see, your past behavior that you need to change to become a parent is not getting sidetracked. I feel like you're stuck in facade and, and maybe like pleasing other people pleasing others, because you know that these eyes are on you and not maybe looking at the bigger picture. Will you be able to give them a good education? You got the King of Cups. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy also can be Libra or Scorpio. So yeah, I feel like you'll be able to give them a good education. Some of you guys may be military, maybe military background family, maybe somebody that works in the medical physical world, maybe hospital, maybe aiding people. But I feel like you will be able to give them a good education. You look kind of stressed about their college fund, but yeah. Is there potential for your child to have any stress related issues? I feel like, when females are pregnant, like when the child is like growing inside, I feel like, the child can hear, that the child starts to gain hearing, and they know what the hell is going on. So if in the outside world they hear a lot of stress and tension, and you're pissed and you're mad, I feel like that can maybe bring health issues along with this Five of Wands. Hopefully nobody's actually getting into any like real physical fights, but even the trauma and the drama alone from it is enough. So be weary on that. I feel like they're all gonna have their toes and fingers, but the ninth position is, will your parents be involved? I feel like your parents will be involved. Ace of Wands, they'll be the first people. They'll be the first ones to, support you. And those are the ones that you need to stay beside. This Ace of Wands is pregnancy here. So maybe some of you maybe just need to get your confidence up. That's what it maybe looks like. The outcome, you have the Seven of Spades, Seven of Swords. So the Seven of Swords is about you maybe, I feel like, thinking negatively or always feeling like you're doing something wrong. Why is that? So you have the Knight of Fire. So the Knight of Fire, booty calls you could probably be getting. Slow down, slow down. And you have the Queen of Water, being very intuitive and loving. Queen of Cups is typically pregnant. It's saying care for yourself and others. Your relationship is developing to a new level. Stay optimistic about your love life and also honeymoon. So you often fantasize about you being a mother or a parent to multiple children, maybe, for some. Positive thinking will bring you faith. Like I said, you were thinking negatively here. Stop it. Music. Listen to music. Your connection to music is healing for yourself and others. And if you are already pregnant, then, you know, let your baby listen to music. Body work. So your life purpose involves body work such as massage therapy, energy healing, physical therapy, and exercise training for some of you. So those are, you know, a couple of avenues that you can maybe look into. Maybe you're already into, and maybe you just need to be consistent. And a card from Spirit talking to heaven is I feel happy and healthy from one of your spirit guides. So card number 3, you guys let me know what you guys thought about this. Hit the subscribe button. Card number 4, you got miracles. So with miracles, Mother Mary, they focused on foundation, it looks like, home and business. So let's see, are you ready for a child? All right, number 4, card number 4. Are you ready to have a child? I feel like, yes, you have the same routine over and over again. Yes, you have plenty of time. Like, yes, you may work a lot, but I feel like you have extra time where you can maybe, you know, be a parent, do other things, add new things into your routine. You might be getting bored with how things have been going now, but it does look like you are ready for a child. Maybe, you know, I don't know. Maybe you need a little bit of sleep. Maybe you are already a parent. Do you have enough confidence to become a parent? I see the 6 of Cups. So the 6 of Cups, I do feel like you do have enough confidence to become a parent. I feel like some of you guys may isolate yourselves from family. That might be a thing. I feel, but I do feel like you do have the confidence to have a child. Card number 4. Also, I feel like you will have a child. Card number 4. Soon. Will you be a happy parent? You're going to be happy just like the rest of us. Looking just like this. 8 of Hazards. It's work, work, and more work. Especially if you already got kids, okay? Which it looks like you do. For some. But you do have positive movements forward. It's like you're going to do what you have to do. So I do feel like you will still be a happy parent. You're going to be tired, but you know, it ain't nothing that, you know, you're not used to, especially if you already have children. So will the other partner be supportive? So they're a child themselves, okay? Or you may look at them as a child, or they may always need help or always need reassurance. Is really much of help. This is somebody that could have been also the other parent, could be somebody that's a little brainwashed, and y'all might be a little different on how you guys choose to raise this child. Will you feel boxed in or a lack of freedom? I feel like no, you won't, because you're still going to be getting the scoop on everything. You're not going to miss out on really much of anything or feel like you're missing out on anything with the 6 of Wands. And I feel like you may be the one getting a lot of attention as soon as this baby, or you and the baby will get a lot of attention. What past behavior do you need to change to prepare to become a parent? Is not babysitting these babies. Like I said, this is your partner. The other parent is like a child, you know. So it's not about them anymore. It's about the children, okay? This is about stagnant and bored behavior. This person may be saying, oh, I'm going to do this day. I'm going to do this that day. But then you find yourself doing it. Okay. So next is, will you be able to give them a good education? Ace of or Page of Wands. So with the Page of Wands, I feel like you will be able to give them a good education. I feel like your child will be very artistic, very outgoing, very outspoken. Definitely creative. Can be an artist, can be a music artist. Maybe can dance. Maybe really, really religious and or spiritual this child can be. This baby almost reminds me of Jack Jack off of The Incredibles. I don't know why. Now, potential for your child to have health-related issues. I do see the Seven of Wands. So the Seven of Wands is about, defending yourself or defending or protecting or feeling like you have to like really protect your child. Maybe from other people, germs, people wanting to touch and all that. But I feel like no. No, if you're not letting other motherfuckers touch on a newborn and kiss on a newborn, it's like no, back up. So no. Will your parents be involved and supportive? I see the Five of Swords. So the Five of Swords energy is about a fight. It's about an argument. It can be, disagreement. And this is about them, maybe fighting with you, maybe in the beginning, maybe not liking the decision that you may have made, but they understand or learn, or they will learn that the battle that, or their 2 cents, whatever they said, wasn't really worth it because it's your life, whatever life, everybody has their own divine purpose and life purpose, and everybody has to go through what they go through. At the end of the day, it takes a village. At the end of the day, your parents would want to be around the child and family and everybody. They just don't like this person. That's what I'm seeing. They don't like the fact that you probably take care of this other person as well. So your outcome card is the Magician card. So I feel like with the Magician, you have freedom, you have free range to do whatever you want to do, create whatever you want to create. I see the Six of Cups again. We have that out. So this is about children. Issues regarding children. Four of Earth. So you will be able to take care of them, but you'll be maintaining what you have. You have to sit out and think about this, if this is what you really want. For some of you, you're looking at a partner and you're like, this is it. This is the one. This is the one I want to have a baby with. I do also see this card of trust. So trust your feelings and dreams to guide your career path and also your life in talking about pregnancy. Sensitivity. So you're becoming more sensitive and need to make changes accordingly. In a message from spirit or your spirit guides is the earth is our school. So this is where you're supposed to be learning and experiencing. Just because, so I do feel like a baby can come with card number 4. And I feel like it may be sooner than you expect, which is kind of crazy. So let me know. And once you guys pick these cards, if it manifests and it, come back and give us an update in the comments. Card number 5, certainly not least, you picked water. Let's put your spiritual messages over here. Let's see if you're ready for a child. It's a lot going on with you. It's a lot going on with you. Card number 5. So, are you ready for a child? With this 3 of coins being reversed, I feel like no. Because, even with having a child, you're going to have to put in teamwork. That's what the 3 of coins is about, teamwork. Mom, dad, the child. Child really can't do nothing for themselves. They're newborn, maybe I don't know. Maybe you're the type of person you want to be I don't think anybody would want to be a single parent, but maybe you already feel like you might be a single parent or working or doing things by yourself. Do you have enough confidence? You have the strength card. So I would say a no. You don't have enough confidence because you have enough things, you have a lot of things that you're already carrying, and your heart is very vulnerable right now, even to people's opinions. So I'm sorry if I'm triggering you. Will you be a happy parent? You have the Ten of Swords reversed. So this is about unfortunate news, bad news. This is about like you not being a happy parent with the fucking Ten of Swords. Like, where's the happiness in this? No, not at all. Will the other parent be supportive? I feel like the other partner is definitely corrupt. Could be Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, or Taurus, Aries. And I feel like they're very corrupt, definitely self-centered and greedy. Okay, and I don't feel like they are going to do much. Will you feel boxed in or a lack of freedom? Yes, you will, with the Hermit being reversed. The Hermit is almost like a turtle hiding in their shell, you know? So you're definitely going to isolate yourself or feel alone in this. And feel kind of judged and self-conscious. Thinking like, what the fuck did I do? What past behavior do you need to change to prepare to be a parent? So maybe not being a know-it-all, I feel like, with the Hierophant. Maybe not going by the book all the time for some. Maybe you need to put some free time. Maybe this is you being a worker, a hard worker. Maybe, maybe in order to have a child, maybe you need to set out time for for your personal life. Will you be able to give them a good education? You have the Temperance card. So I feel like the child may even be like a slow learner, and you may be somebody that's a little fast paced. Maybe you need a little bit more patience. I feel like to be able to give them the proper education that you want them to have. It's going to take time. Is there potential for your child to have stress-related issues? No, but I feel like, maybe you feel like you won't have enough money to actually take care of them. Bad months. I feel like, if the child was here, hypothetically speaking, they would feel kind of left out in the cold because you might be so far into your career and doing things on your own yourself. Yeah. Will your parents be involved in supporting in this child? We have the Knight of Wands, so I feel like they will come to you and support you. They definitely keep an eye out on you and try to. Some of them may want you to move. The outcome to this is the Page of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. With the Page of Cups, this could be a message that you could maybe be getting. It can be good news. Maybe can be about a child. I see the Five of Water, so something not turning out the way you'd hope. And I also see the Five of Earth again. Five of Coins out twice. So thinking that you're not enough. So you definitely have to get your confidence up if this is something that you want. Just because it didn't happen or you didn't get pregnant the first time doesn't mean that it's not going to happen the second. Express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. And I also see where some people can be going through a separation between a partner. So their spirit's really asking you, is this what you want? I do see school. Some of you guys might be in school and educating yourselves, and that's what you're focusing on. You're giving birth maybe to your ideas, your goals, your ambitions. Your life purpose is to bring divine healing and love to others. Your spirit or your message from your spirit guides or angels is, I'm over here learning. So everybody's learning, okay? Everybody's in this process of learning and being open. I see water. So card number 5, I feel like, yes, if you slow down. If you slow down. So card number 5, you guys let me know what you guys thought about that. Give me a thumbs up. Let me know what you thought in the comments. If anybody would like to book with me, you guys can. Please hit the subscribe button, and I will see you guys later.